Laugh all you want, dude. This is the last time we're looking at you in depth. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to N-SightMSG. My name is N-Sight. Today, we're playing more Fire Emblem Awakening, like usual on a Tuesdays. In the last episode, we gained Henry, a dark mage from Plegia, and Lucina, a child from the future, who came to essentially save the world from an evil dragon. And we completed the longest bio in the series. Trust me, the rest of the bios in the series are not going to be that long. I just wanted to explain all of those things from there on out. Changes that happened between episodes include Lucina gaining skills +2, or all stats +2, excuse me. And I got one of those for Donald as well, giving him a little bit of a boost. There you go, a little bit more of a boost. Anyway, in regards to characters and class changes, 2 of them are happening on screen right now. Hang on. Forgot Olivia had that from this past time. Alright, Maribel. I think she's done as much as she can do as a Valkyrie, so we're gonna change her over to another class. I can do Falcon Knight, which I'll carry over the staff usage, or Darkflyer, where I can carry over the tome usage. Personally, I think she deals better offensively with tomes than she does with lances, so we're gonna go with that. And here we are, classier than ever. Gained the ability to use lances, but she's not gonna gain that for herself. Anyway, switching over, gonna drop both of those. She's got Arc Thunder and Arc Fire right now, which I'm gonna hang on to, so don't worry about that. Lissa, I got her up to level 10. I took a look at her level 15 skill. It is Tome Fair, which could help her offensively. But in terms of defense and, in terms of skills in general, it's not the best skill in the book. So we're gonna change her into another class entirely. And that class is Darkflyer. I'm sorry. There's no other way that I'm gonna pass this up. There we go. A flying spellcaster. That is now, I think we have 4 characters who are currently Darkflyers. This is going to make my team a little bit weaker than usual, but it gives me a bit more of a challenge. Personally, I adore the class that everybody is using right now, the Darkflyer class. Ooh. Trade that for the Arc Thunder. Alright. So in terms of... excuse me. In terms of units, I've got Olivia, Lissa, Maribel, and Sumia, who are all Darkflyers. Everybody else has an advantage in some way, shape, or form. Oh, and Cordelia. I completely forgot about her. Man, I need to level up her and Stall at this point. Alright. So, more supports happened between episodes. And we've got Olivia and Lucina with their B-rank special. B-rank special, excuse me. B-rank support. Everyone in this town is so stylish. I wager we'd find you the perfect dress here. Yes, just so long as it's not too stylish. Frankly, dear, you have much more flamboyant taste in colors than I do. She's got a weird fashion sense, I'm not gonna lie. I flavor the tasteful and understated. For example, what about this one? Gracious! I don't think I've ever seen such a shimmery magenta. Wow.
What?
I suppose it is a little bright. Well, what about this one?
What?
Oh, my, that's very lacy. In fact, it's nothing but lace. Lucina, I can see right through it. Alright. Well, how about this one then? It's certainly a nice color, but I'm not sure about the whole octopus motif. What is it, an Octarian costume?
Well,
Oh, I thought you liked Dr. Pie. This is not going well, is it? Why don't I come back another day and pick out something nice for you? Yes. Well, I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but alright, let's try. Right. Wonderful. I shall not rest until I find you the perfect dress. Something that you will truly, truly adore. Oh yes, I'm sure Oh, look at this. Huh? Which one? The baby garment? Oh, isn't it just adorable? Look at the tiny little bow, too. Well, enough shopping for today. We really should be getting back to camp. Yes. The wheels in her head are turning. There we go. She's gonna get something in there. Maribel and Henry, finally, we get your C rank. Good God. I'm so weary of this God's forsaken war. Every time we turn around, Risen are tearing some poor village apart. And I fear this will get all the darker before we can finally spy the dawn. Yeah, the things always look darkest right before the sun rises. And yet, look at this flower still finding a way to bloom amidst the devastation. Dang it! Are you talking about yourself, or are you finding... Oh, an actual flower. Never mind. Never mind, I take it back. It brings a tear to the eye to see such a fragile thing struggle to see the light. What a good flower you are. Stay strong now, little one. Hey. Hi there, Maribel. You alright? Ah! Henry, how long have you been standing there? Oh, I don't know. Since before you launched into that soliloquy, anyway. Eavesdropping is a shameful habit, sir. And on a lady, no less. Were you birthed in a barn? Aw, but it's fun listening to you mumble. You say all kinds of crazy stuff. I really like that last little bit where you started chatting with the flower. I was not chatting with the flower. I was remarking on the... That is to say... what's the use? You caught me in the act, and that's that. Go on then, point and laugh. Take this chance to mock your social betters. No. Mock you? Why? I do the same thing all the time. What's that, flower? Mumble, mumble. Oh, okay, I'll tell her. What in the world are you doing? Talking to the flower. She says she's very grateful that you spoke to her. Wow! I had no idea that's where this conversation was going. Also, she says stay strong as long as... She'll stay strong as long as you do, too. I appreciate the gesture, sir, but you don't have to feign madness for my sake. I'm not feigning anything. I'm just really in touch with the natural world. I could talk to any living thing you want. Trees, flowers, maggots. Ooh, maggots. Oh. Really? That is a remarkable talent, if a shade disturbing. Yeah, the maggot thing just kind of gave me a sour stomach. Oh, boy. Okay. Serena has a conversation with Stahl. I'm gonna save that for later. Gregor and Shush.
Gregor get to talk with pretty wyvern lady.
Whew, well done, Minerva.
Oh yeah. Shush is fighting bravely too, yes?
As did you, Gregor. You were very impressive out there. What's the matter, Minerva?
Oh ho ho, yes! Minerva, you also brave and strong.
Wait, you can understand her?
Yes. Gregor knows wyverns. Once long ago, he visited a place called Wyvern Valley. Was for business, but not so good job. Gregor not like to think about it.
What kind of business?
Gregor ordered to collect claws from dead wyverns, yes? But Gregor is with wicked men. They turned mission into wyvern hunting party. Soon we come across Mother Wyvern trying to protect baby. Mother not make it.
Oh, I see. Minerva, what in the world has gotten into you?
What is happening? Why is she act so crazy now?
I don't know. I've not heard her cry out like this since she was a baby.
Wait, Gregor remembers this cry. Sound like baby wyvern... is sounding like baby wyvern in Valley.
Oh, I see. Gregor, would you mind leaving us alone for a while?
Yes, Gregor melts into shadows like piece of butter.
On toast? I'd rather not think about what he said. Now, Minerva, what is it you wanted to tell me? Are you sure? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like Stahl and Serena are the only ones left on that one. All right, barracks! Because today is Anna's birthday! Yes! Today I'm playing June 11th, excuse me. That's essentially where this and the next episode are going to be played, on. Anyway, on your birthday, Anna will get a lucky day. Performance and profits are up, which is a boost in skill and luck. She'll also gain some good experience, as well as picking up an item. Oh, Titania's axe. How many of those do I have? I'm curious on that. Anyway, we've got a conversation between two people that should not have a support with each other, so yeah. Oh, hey, Cherish is overseeing the barracks. Cool. We also have a conversation between a person who has no conversations with anybody but two, and Tharja, who's... I've kind of said my piece on Tharja's character. I agree that Tharja is an interesting character, but I'm not entirely in on the whole Tharja thing. Also, Lucina can't gain any more experience since she's already leveled up all the way. Stahl and Pan, which is kind of interesting. I've not had someone to talk to for some time. It feels nice. Hey, nice work there, guys. All right. Going into the inventory, because I forgot to change Lucina and Henry. Lucina is level 20 Lord. I cannot do anything as of this point, so Great Lord class. Yeah, I did a ton of grinding between episodes, guys. Dude, in normal mode, you can do this all the time. If you have the DLC, you can do somewhat of a similar grinding, but not to the same level you can in normal mode. Or not to the same level that you can in normal mode if you're playing on a higher difficulty. That's what I meant to say. All right, everything rose by roughly 3. Defense and movement don't count, but in the ability to use lances. I do want to grab that training lance while I have the opportunity, because she is not entirely up to par when it comes to using lances. And there's no other... if that breaks, I'm gonna have to change it out for another weapon. Anyway, Stahl, I need to give you another lance. Let's give you an iron lance, and let's give you a steel sword. Actually, wait. Let's give you a steel lance. Steel lance and a steel sword. There we go. Okay. Lucina's got that seed of trust. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, right. Henry. Master Seal. We're gonna change you into the Sorcerer class. This way you can keep up with Nosferatu, and I don't have to worry too much about you running out of weapons. Also, he's just gonna get my favorite skill from this tree within 5 levels. It's not that bad. Within Dark Mage and Sorcerer, there is that level 5 ability that I adore. But I prefer, if we're talking about strictly Mage and Dark Mage trees, I prefer the Dark Knight's level 15 skill in comparison to any other skill in the game. It's just that diverse, and you can put it on pretty much any male unit that has access to a magic class. Again, we're making story progression this time, but next time we'll be doing some side character DLC. So, let's jump right into the Seaward. Flames on the blue. Take it all in. Breathtaking. Somehow our troubles feel like a lifetime away out here. Yet in truth, we're headed straight toward them. I should be grateful to the Plegians delivered us this fleet as promised. But it's my first time on a vessel, and my legs... I never fancied myself a sea captain. This is my first voyage as well. In my time, all ships were destroyed, smashed to pieces along with their ports.
Listen.
Lucina, something I've been meaning to ask. After you stopped M's assassination, why didn't you stay with us?
I'm so sorry.
I felt I had no other choice. I could not risk altering history any more than necessary. I sought only to divert events that directly led to Grima's return.
Huh?
Hey, so wait, what about those guys who tried to kill Crom in the gardens? What would have happened if you didn't save him?
Yes.
He would have been gravely wounded, and those wounds would have played a part in the tragedies to come.
Oh,
Whoa, good thing you changed things, huh?
but don't you see?
Indeed, they have changed. The river of time always favors its original course. Take the Exalt's death. I stalled it, yes, but in the end I was not able to prevent it. You did what you could. I was so certain it was over, that I'd saved the world. But time simply found another way back to its course. Perhaps the task is simply too great. Perhaps if I'd done something differently? I replay events over and over again in my head.
No.
Don't. You did your best, and you saved me after all.
Yes.
You're kind, Father, but nothing is certain. Another could take your life, and time could find a way.
Listen.
Do you know how I die? Only rumors. I was told you fell in a great battle, fought to sway your destiny, and that you were murdered, betrayed by someone dear to you.
You all right?
Serena, what is it?
Oh,
My head. I don't... Forgive me, I'm fine. After your murder and Grima's return, I took the name Marth and fought back. I prayed to the Hero King for a small part of the strength he used to save the world. But I need this subterfuge no longer. I choose to fight as Lucina now. The name reminds me of the strength in the man and the woman who chose it.
Good.
A strength shared by the woman who bears it. God damn, that is a hard line to say. Why is that a hard line to say, though?
My lord.
The Pegasus Knights report the Valmese fleet matches ours, ship for ship.
Your tone tells me that is not good news.
Their troops vastly outnumber ours. Our vessels are half full at best, but every Valmese ship is packed from stem to stern with warriors. Soldiers on top of soldiers.
Right.
If we attempt to board them in a straight fight, we'll be slaughtered. We've little choice but to try anyway. Plegia had no men to spare, but they were generous with other supplies, including oil. Perhaps a clever tactician could find a use for that. Perhaps she could.
exactly.
If we could put their ships aflame, they'd have nowhere to escape to. We could.
You could roast us all like hams! Are you truly so eager to die, woman?
Do you have a better idea, Oaf? The problem is we have no catapults. How to get the lit oil on their decks without our own ships getting caught in the blaze?
I see.
Unless we want our ships caught in the blaze.
Why in God's names would... Well, I know better than to question Serena. Especially not when she has that look in her eyes. God save us from what she's cooked up this time. Let's just hope it's not us.
Crom, I have an idea. Those words from your mouth are like music to my ears, Serena.
All right.
But for my plan to work, we'll need to disrupt their chain of command. Our strongest team would need to board their lead ship and kill their general. As our best captain, I'd have you head the squad, but you are the prince, so...
It's all right.
Yes, I am the prince, so no one could order me not to go. I will lead the assault. Then this plan truly stands a chance. So much has changed since we found you that day, lying in the open field. Hard to believe that you determined the fate of our entire army now. Our entire people. Destiny has a strange way. No, Crom, not destiny.
What?
What?
All right.
We're not pawns of some scripted fate. I believe we're more. Much more.
Really?
How do you mean?
Yeah.
There's something between us all. Something that keeps us together. Like invisible ties connecting us. Giving us strength. We forged those ties. We strengthen them. If we preserve them or break them, it will be by our choices, not some destiny. Serena, I think the salty air might have gone to your head. All right. Perhaps enough philosophy for one day. There are still details to discuss. Indeed there are, and preparations to be made. Oh, and Serena, if we are bound by these invisible ties, I thank the gods it's with you.
Are you ready?
Now then, everyone, look lively. We have work to do. Heaven help us if Serena gets us all killed. I have a ton of units I've got to switch around, switch in, switch out, move around, everything. So, I'll be right back. Carmen Olivia. Listen, not Micaiah. Alright, I'm gonna move you over here. You're gonna be right here. I think Serena and Anna are probably gonna be my best bet going through here. But Lucina's gonna stay close to them. Let's check the inventory and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Alright, so here's the team that I decided to go with. I have Crom and Olivia that are going to be paired together. Lissa and Vague, same way. Henry and Maribel are going together. I'm going to get Gregor and Shersh together. Serena, Lucina, and Anna are going to be all supporting each other going forward into their small area. And Donald and Sully are going to be off on their own as well. What I mean by Lucina, Anna, and Serena, I'm not going to pair them up, but I'm going to be using their unique well, not unique attributes, but I want to be able to pair Lucina with Serena the first turn, move over, drop Serena here, drop Lucina here, and then move Anna into the front. This will create a 3-man steadfast where in any combination, I'm going to be able to use Serena as a backup for both Lucina and Anna in case they get into too much trouble. On top of this, you know what? I completely forgot to do that. Inventory. In addition to that, I'm gonna have... Where is it? Here it is. I'm gonna have Anna equipping 11 swords so that she's able to switch to that pretty quickly. I'm gonna have Lucina with the bronze lance in case we do get some lance users. Well, we do have a lot of lance users over here. In case we get too caught up in the offense, she's got that lance that I'm able to use right off the bat. And that'll continue from there. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin. This fight is ours to command. One ship against 3 of ours. They're either very brave or very stupid. Either way, their bodies will float on the long sea before the day is done. Oh, how wrong you are, my friend. Pairing up the married couples. There we go. Alright. I do want to note a couple of things before we get too far into the combat and I'm not able to mention it. There aren't any archers out here, but there are mages, and some of them have interesting interesting books. As such, I'm gonna mark the boss and anyone who has Elwind, which I believe that's the only wind type tome that they have. This'll remind me, hey, I can't bring enemies down here. I'm not even gonna bring, I can't bring allies down here if it's gonna be that. I'm gonna do this. And separate to here. And I can't use the Seed of Trust while I'm outside of pair-ups. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, you'll just use a steel lance, so I'm gonna do this to give myself a bit of a boost. Have you right here. That was a magic rally, right? That was rally magic, right? Yeah, rally magic. Should have done that if I had Maribel nearby. But I don't, so that's gonna be a bit of a pain. Ugh! Alright. I'm gonna try this. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, not too bad. Already dishing out and not having to take in anything. That's pretty good. Alright. Sully's already backing up that part. And Donald grew another level. Level 3. I really want him to get that skill before we go too far into it. Guard, go in. There we go. Nice work. Anna's steel sword broke, but that's what I... Oh, crud. I forgot to switch the 11 sword into the second slot. I'm using the freaking killing edge now. I got lucky 7. There we go. Lucky 7. For the first 7 turns, you get an additional bonus to your accuracy and your avoidance. I'll have to double check that. But I may be wrong. Yep. Hang on. Alright, killing edge! I got... Alright. There's the talisman. I basically got 2 criticals in a row, but I dealt 3 damage total, which means I would have only dealt 1 damage total. Without getting a critical. Dang, girl! Ignis! Yes! Haha! Short spear! Can probably go to the convoy when I get the opportunity. Alright. I don't know what I want to do after this point. I've got quite a few units that I'm gonna have to work against, so... Right! I forgot! Oh, man! That's brilliant! Okay. Okay. Remind me. Do you have a key? No, you do not. Good. You have a key. You have a short axe that we'll get. You don't have a key either. Alright, so I will have to reorganize the troops, but aside from that, I can work it out. Let's step forward and use... let's use the killing edge. It's been working out for me. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this when I did Gaius's bio and Anna's bio, but thieves and tricksters, interestingly enough, hold the sword backwards. Just a little thing you want to note. Oh, I believe assassins do the same thing, so I may be wrong about that. I don't know. Let's do this. Superior Jolt! 75. Nice landing. And of course, freaking course. I only have 1 left before I level up. Alright. Now that's really gonna take you down here. Let's try using... 1 shot. 1 kill. Boom! There we go.
Hell of a fight.
I love the design of the beast killer. It's got like crab pinchers. It's kind of interesting.
If you don't mind.
Nice. Jeez, kind of an overkill. All right. Out of the people I have available to me, I don't think that any other people other than Anna have the ability Lock Touch on them. The skill Lock Touch. I don't know why they call them skills. I'll refer to them as abilities, sometimes skills, sometimes like things here and there. Like, I don't know. There are multiple names for them, but the canonical name is skills. I don't know why they call them that if one of the stats in the game is also known as skill, but like, whoops, did not mean to hit that. Like, okay, you have skill, and then you've got skills. Why do you have that? That's the only naming convention that's the only naming convention error that I have with this game. Otherwise, I'm good to go.
You try, but you get smacked with magic.
Actually, that wasn't Gregor. Vake got weapon level D, finally. Chest key. Blasted with magic. Take that, buddy. Nice. Filleted. I love it. 4 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. Alright, I'm gonna do something interesting here. I'm gonna switch in for Vake. Vake, drop the axe. The reason for that is I didn't want his Elwind to get off quick and kill Lissa. I still want to give her a bit more experience whenever possible. And that being said, I believe that's our best move there. Does Lissa have the key? Lissa has the key. Go over here and open the chest. Let's do that for us. A second seal! Yes! Oh, thank God! Oh, man, I'm running low on those, and I don't get those for a while in the campaign unless I do side paralogs. And I'm not willing to do those side paralogs just yet. Maribel, head up this way. I'm gonna try and divert one of the mages and try and get something interesting going up over here. What's your resistant? Oh no, come on. That's not gonna help. Also, that won't help either. I'm gonna need an actual magic user over here. Hey! Nice work.
Leave it to Vake.
Nice work, dude. Level 3. Finally. Alright. Sully, I'm gonna bring you forth, and let's have Donald get that experience. Been taking me some combat lessons. Got lots to learn, but I'm getting better. 15 experience, not bad. Alright. Lissa, let's see what this chest can give us. Recover! Ah, that's a great staff! But she can't use it in this form. Ah, why'd you have to do that? You give me one of the greater staves in the game, not including the A rank staves, but you tell me I can't use it. I could potentially do that. You know what? Oh, no! Ah! I can't do that with the boss in the way. I don't want to do that with the boss in the way. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Alright. Let's move you here now. 17 twice. I believe this is a map where if you take too long, they will bring in reinforcements. Yes! Nice work! How far is she from... Okay, she's 3 levels away from level 15. I may get that off screen. And there's a reason why I want all of these characters to have Gale Force available to them. The level 15 Darkflyer skill. That is a broken skill if you have it on every unit in your party. I kid you not. It is one of the most broken skills ever. Let's use that Seed of Trust. Alright. Maribel, swing fire forward. Why do I call it swing fire? It's not even... Oh well. Maribel and Henry's relationship improved. Very helpful. Let's go over this way. You two fly this way. I kind of want Shersh to get this kill now. What turn is it? Nope, that's not it. Turn 5. Wait, what does Quick Burn do? Avoidance and hit for plus 15 at start of the battle. Okay, so it's the first 15 turns that, like, at turn 1 you get the biggest boost. At turn 15 you'll get the least boost. And if I remember correctly, Lucky 7 hit avoidance plus 20 for the first 7 turns. So this one is kind of interesting. I would argue that Quick Burn and Slow Burn in tandem are the better skills if you have nothing else to equip. But Lucky 7 allows you to get 20 for 7 turns, and it doesn't change at all. Still, you get that from one class. So you have your boons and your banes from equipping one skill or equipping both. And I forgot you guys were there. Alright. Let's use the chest. Medium bullion! Going to the convoy. We're gonna go this way. Let's bring Maribel around the back and, yeah, arc fire to your wings. Arc Thunder, excuse me. There we go. Because electric is super effective against flying type. No, I'm kidding. Pokemon references aside, electric attacks do not do more damage to flying units. I wish it did, but it doesn't. That's gonna be 24. There we go, Chrom.
That was amazing.
Nice work, dude. I don't technically want to go this way with them. You know, yeah, we're gonna have Lucina really close. What do you have? You have a spear. I haven't talked about spears yet, but we have seen them a couple of times. Essentially, they're more powerful versions of the short spears. If I'm right. Yeah. But this one's a C rank weapon, which as this one's a B rank weapon. Anyway. Let's go ahead. Where's right, Gregor and Shersh? I just thought of a pun on Shersh's name, and I'm not gonna say it. I don't like the fact that I figured out that pun now of all times. I'm in the middle of one of my favorite chapters concept-wise. There we go. Also, you essentially used your sword like a scythe. Killing edges are not dual-edged katanas. They're just katanas, okay? There we go. Try this on for size, punk. Oh, boy. Man, my southern drawl is just... I tried to do good southern at one point, and it was terrible! I kid you not, it was one of the worst experiences of my life. Alright. Nice! Stabby, stabby! There we go. Boom, boom. All right. Sherish, I'm going to give you this kill.
It's all yours, girlie. All yours, Wyvern lady.
There we go. Level up. HP, strength, speed, and luck. Nice. Yeah. I've got everything. I could see more. I'm gonna do something I don't think I should. I'm gonna end the turn here. But if any units show up between this turn and the next turn, I'll fight them from there. And if none show up, I'll just defeat the boss. Alright, boss time. I've not shown this off yet. And I probably... Can I? I've got an idea, actually. Let's trade this rapier over to Lucina. And let's let her wail into him. There we go. Rapiers are more Lucina also comes with one. But rapiers essentially deal higher damage against armored foes, like generals, and beast foes or rider foes, like Pegasus Knights and Paladins. Let's just do this.
Arrogant pump, the seas are my home, and they will be your grave.
That's not how you use a rapier. Yeah! Nice work.
Strike me down, and 10 will take my place.
I think it's strike one down, and 2 more shall take its place.
You have lost.
Ignatius, you're not Hydra. Stop trying to be. Level 11 Grandmaster. Nice. Superior Jolt broke. Ah, that was an amazing ability, though. Or an amazing item, though. Maribel and Henry are our heroes this round. 8 turns. Not too hard of a map.
Right.
Serena, their general has fallen. I'm giving the signal.
Are you ready?
All appointed ships, change course. Head right at them. Ramming speed.
Gods and thunder. Any second now.
On my mark.
Steady. Steady.
Right on top of them!
Now, jump! Holy cow! I forgot how... Forgot about this. The sea itself is on fire.
Right.
It worked! It worked!
Nice.
Only you could hatch such a brilliant scheme, Serena. Who else would desert half our vessels and turn them into flaming cannonballs? And there was still enough room on the remaining ships for all our troops. It was so simple, yet the Valmese never saw it coming. They never considered anyone might be willing to sacrifice half a fleet.
Right.
We may have won the day, but the war still looms. We must continue on and seize control of their main harbor.
Oh, great.
Hey, boy. I've had enough of the smoke and smell here for one lifetime besides.
Yes.
Full speed for Valm! I forgot how glorious that fireball at the end of the chapter was. Holy hell! That was amazing. Alright, Serena, you have a conversation with Lucina now. Yes! I was hoping to get this one. This is an interesting conversation, but it won't do too much at the moment. It essentially just gives Serena something to do, someone to pair up with, if she's not standing on her own. Lucina! Whew, what a long day. So many chores, so little time. Serena! Oh, hello, Lucina. What do you think you're up to? I beg your pardon? Don't act all innocent. What are you doing poking around outside Father's tent? Is that his tent? You know perfectly well it is. Now confess. You were trying to get close to him for some nefarious reason, weren't you? I think there may have been a bit of a misunderstanding here. I was on the way back to my own tent when I happened to pass by this way.
No.
I'm not just talking about today. You're always lurking near him, whenever the chance presents itself. It's almost as if the two of you are lovers. Lucina, I'm Croft's chief tactician, his top aide, and his trusted military advisor. My duties demand that I be constantly at his side.
I don't know.
A reasonable enough cover story, I suppose. Are you saying you have no intention of seducing him? The thought never crossed my mind.
Get back.
But you are with him all the time, yes? And he trusts you so much. It would be so easy to fall in love, even if you didn't mean to. Our relationship is purely professional. Crom is the general, I am the tactician. That's easy to say, and you might even believe it yourself. You refuse to trust me, don't you? Very well. I have a proposal. Why don't you follow me for a while and watch everything that I do? Perhaps direct observation will eradicate your doubts.
Yes.
Very well. I'll do exactly that. I will be as your shadow. Just watch and see. I can't believe I'm saying this on screen now because that was supposed to be the intro after we get every single children, but I wrote an intro that parodies TMNT with Lucina as one of the characters in it. Why? That just fits so well. And one, why did I do that? Anyway, Stalin Serena. This one's gonna be a bit more lighthearted than that. Now, what would he want more than anything? Maybe a sword? Wait, what am I thinking? He already owns the most treasured sword of all. Hey, Serena. Thinking up a birthday present for old man Crom? He's hardly old, Stahl, but yes, I am. And to be honest, I'm at a bit of a loss for ideas. Huh, isn't that a pickle? But buying for royalty would be hard enough, but we're in the middle of a war. It'd have to be small to transport easily with the caravan, and nothing excessive. Yeah, cheap is good. Crom's never been much for gold and glitter anyway. Actually, I was thinking of brewing him up a special concoction. You mean like a potion or tonic? I didn't know you dabbled in such. My father is an apothecary, and he taught me the trade. Homemade gifts are always the best. Would that I possessed any such talents? Say, my ingredients are quite costly and difficult to find in the wild. Perhaps I could help gather them?
Thanks.
Yes, exactly. Then the present could be from the both of us. Perfect. We could solve both our problems in one fell swoop. And it's a deal. I told you to be a little lighthearted. Somebody's having a birthday, and we're gonna go and make him happy. Henry and Maribel, B rank, finally.
Really?
Hi, Maribel. You look like a cat ate your favorite canary. Oh, no! Oh, she's PO'd. She is PO'd. It's a fate far worse, I fear. My flower friend has withered and died. I guess it hasn't rained out here for weeks now, huh? Henry, can you still talk to her?
So long, sucker.
Nope, only living stuff.
The background audio said "so long, sucker." That's amazing. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yes, of course. How silly of me. She's dead, never to bloom again. It truly makes a woman think. Someday on the battlefield, such could be my fate. Basically. I mean, flowers die, people die. That's just how the world works. Even so, the idea I could be gone tomorrow, or in the hour? Ghastly. More like Gengar. We try to ignore the ever-present threat of death, but it's always there. And when you finally think about it, it's all black. It's a black yawning pit of utter terror. Nah, not to me. Everyone kicks the bucket at some point, so why fret? Perhaps not so much death as I fear the pain of dying. See, now that I can understand. But get this. I got a special curse ready, see? Been working on it for a while now. If you're mortally wounded, it kills you off before you suffer any pain. Just poof, off you go.
Really?
I see. And is this something you could perhaps cast on me? Sure, yeah. Heck, I can do it right now if you say the word. Then you'll never have to fear the old boneyard again. I declare, Henry, you have the strangest ways of putting people's minds at ease. And yet, I'm rather tempted to accept your offer.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. It's deadly. All right. So, inventory-wise, we've got a few things that we gotta fix. That Master Seal is going in the convoy. Does anyone around here have a... Okay, so dropping the second seal. Does anyone around here have a class that needs a Master Seal? I want to use her! I want to use her, but okay. I'm gonna point this out. At level 30, for special classes, you can change into a level an advanced class or a standard class, but you'll start at level 1. Or you could reset your own special class to level 1. For Noe, she gets Wyvern Lord, Griffin Rider, Sage, and Dark Knight, which are all good classes in their own right. Griffin Rider especially is interesting in terms of skills. And Dark Knight has one of the better skills that most units get in the game. But she's gonna have such a learning curve on any weapon that I give her. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. I do not want to risk it for the biscuit. Gaius. Let's see. You would change to a fighter, which would give you access to counter eventually. Huh. Such a tough choice. This is a tough choice. No, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm not gonna go for it. I feel like I'm good for right now, as of this point. Lonku, Swordmaster. Is that? Oh, avoidance plus 10. That's the Myrmidon level 2 skill. Okay. Alright. And why do you have heal touch before renewal? Or excuse me, before miracle? Oh well. Anyway. I believe that's about everything I'm gonna do at this time. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning back into Mindsight Games. My name is N-Sight. Next time on Fire Emblem Awakening, we're going to be sliding past Valm Harbor and making our landing at the Great Gate for Paralogue 6. I'll see you guys then. Bye.